We should do someone just died in this episode.
By Deku?
Deku?
Unintentionally.
Invisible Girl.
Nobody would care.
Two.
Or if somebody got severely hurt.
Yeah. What would you do?
Yeah.
Depends on who it is. It depends on who it is. Hey everybody,
I'm Adam.
I'm Sam.
And I'm Will.
And we are Working Title Young Midoriya.
Shoto!
Oh, yeah! Hey guys, hey y'all, we're back. This is My Hero Academia. Woohoo! This is episode 136 or episode 23, Deku versus Class A.
Yes, let's go, let's get it.
Last on, Deku is super emo. Emo sad boy right now.
And the
And his home squad. Well,
What are you?
Cause tonight will be the night.
Oh.
when I was a young boy.
Gerard.
So make sure you leave a like, hit the subscription button, leave a comment down below. Check out the Patreon if you want to see these shows all whenever you want. And we'll see you in the next video. Punch it.
What
Wow.
was that?
Really? No need for concern. So leave.
Oh yeah, great speech! Just what we wanted from
Deku literally looks like a monster.
Real Talk.
Yeah.
He doesn't look
Are you
human.
able to smile right now? Come on, go ahead and show us!
They nailed it with calling him a Nomu.
In order to smile.
Yeah, he really does look like one.
Everyone get out of my way!
You're gonna have to make us, you busted ass all my wannabe!
I really hope they have a plan.
Busted ass. Busted ass.
One for
All for
one
one.
wannabe. One for all wannabe.
All Might wannabe.
All my wannabe.
The 4 for 4 wannabe.
Biggie bag. Gloves.
Listen to me! Stand down!
So I know very well that you can't be stopped once you've decided you're going to do something.
Hell of a look! We heard you unlock quirks from users 4 and 6. But not that you started dressing like a villain! Talk, you damn nerd!
Thank you for coming. Really. 6.
Dude!
Green.
Doesn't escape!
Blow out the
My
smoke.
class!
Yeah.
Nice. Oh, he's already up.
Barely a word and you're running away? Oh, so now that you're the all-powerful chosen loner, you think the rest of us are just extras!
Woo! And the boys!
Hey! Did you hear me?
Nice!
I'm sorry.
I'm so proud of being the first one. Let's
Sure
go!
looks scary with Black Widow hanging out.
Dude.
People are getting spooked. Think of it as an extension.
Zero.
Heartbeat? Whoa!
What?
So fast! You totally saved me!
Aw.
Wow, you came up with these lessons? That's awesome. This makes me so happy.
Oh.
I actually got... But it was more of a relief than you can imagine!
Swirly tail down!
Nice! Lower him.
Remember when you faced Shitsu at the Sports Fest?
Yeah.
I'll never forget
Long
how
before
you fought
Working
on my
Title.
account. I
Long
want to
before.
return the favor.
I had to leave. Go! Dark Shadow!
Whoa!
Yes!
Midoriya, slow down a sec. You might have special powers now, but we still share the same goals. The next time Eri wants candy apples, you don't get to use my food coloring.
Why?
Anyone can make them first. She doesn't need me.
What the fuck?
Who is this?
I don't...
Plan
Oh.
to find you,
Weird.
and then fight alongside you in the streets. But things have changed. We have a new mission that's been approved.
Device meant to put me to
Man.
sleep.
Whoa!
Get it! You don't have to bother with me anymore. Just accept it and go back to campus.
Not a chance!
Chop him.
My dude, I know one
My
girl
dude.
is super important and everything.
Drop him.
But right now there's something crucial you gotta accept. You and me may be totally different.
Told you.
Wrapped
Whoa,
in a
What the fuck?
courtesy of Yaoyorozu.
Okay, extensions.
We could
All Might. Your words. This glue won't be my side.
Consume it. Nice.
Observe how I've used Dark Shadow's offensive ability to
Ragnarok's womb, I think he said.
that.
Nice.
Stand down.
Listen to us!
We're not a bunch of fragile victims you have to keep out of harm's way. Wouldn't you rather relax instead? You could really use a bath.
Don't make me do this!
Midoriya!
He's gonna hurt someone.
Break out of Ragnarok.
Guess that's the power of one for all.
Those arm things are pretty wild. Wow. Knock him down.
I know you're here because you care. And that's why you have to stop! I'm begging! I'm okay.
Heaven-piercing ice wall!
Yeah. Oh my god. There we go, baby. Bring the heavy hitters.
You want to cry, but your burden won't allow you to. Don't push us away. We'll share this responsibility with you.
But those days are behind me now. You're dear to me. So when you're scared, I'll be by your side. When you're in pain, I'll cry with you. You're my friend, Midoriya. You seem set on becoming some sort of comic book superhero. But look around. We're with you. You don't have to face anything alone.
Jeez.
Okay, we need to use our ultimates right now. Come on.
Bakugo, Todoroki, and Yaoyorozu captured this villain. Basically, the only thing I got to do was chip him out of the ice.
Dictator.
Endeavor. Should we maybe call in Genist after all? We can settle this in no time.
Damn it! Help Deku when he's flying around so fast. I hate this. There's a ton of important stuff I want to tell him.
Get Sugar Guy to carry you.
Hang back.
He's breaking free!
Midoriya! Have you considered this might be exactly what All For One was hoping for? Oh, we're distracted
Is he
here!
splitting this whole
You've
thing?
worn yourself out and you still don't have a lead on the lead! So stop this! We need a new plan!
Keep him
You
down,
actually want to save our
Choco.
school! Let's stand together and protect UA!
You can't be near me!
Man, they keep flashing.
You could all die!
Let's go. Let's go.
The rest of you can't keep up!
Uraka!
Yes. Whoa, shoot.
Not so fast!
Yeah.
Oh. Yes.
You know what made me fall for you? The time you were sweating bullets. Shaking in your costume.
Yeah.
I liked you when you could barely throw a smash.
I can't go back to the old me!
Yes, you can. Dang it.
Elasticity.
Ooh, Spider-Man move.
One for all, 45%!
Oh my gosh.
Ajin.
Oh my gosh.
100%!
I'm not going to give up on you.
Yes. What you gonna do to your lover, huh?
I've changed.
Ah,
so close.
damn.
Never can.
Whoa, what?
What?
Okay, protective coding style.
Who?
There's a train.
Watch it, Todoroki!
Yeah, Bakugo.
Push! Harder, Dark Shadow! Flash freeze sequence!
Who's that baby? Nice.
There's so much I want to tell you.
Whoa.
Make it extra light so they soar. Oh wow.
We're still not moving fast
Repulse him.
enough.
Deku,
Closer speed turbo! Cluster!
Oh, yes.
Come on. Oh wow.
There's still crap I want! No! Crap I need to say to you!
Oh.
Yeah. Ooh.
Since he's the one...
Yes!
Yes! Oh my god!
Oh my god, his suit broke!
The accident.
It protects you.
Probably his speed too.
Look, his...
Yes!
Oh my god!
That's awesome. Let's go.
Go get your friend.
It's been so long.
Challenge you!
Kick his ass down.
Go down.
I know what is missing. The thing Izuku Midoriya needs most right now.
Damn.
Friends who share his drive, who can match his pace.
Let go!
Not a chance! I'll always race to you. Did you forget that my name is Ingenium? Meddling with you don't need to. It's the essence of being a hero, right?
Knock his ass down. Dynamite.
I have to shake him off fast.
Now you're gonna.
Nah, you're gonna fall asleep like you just did.
Out of strength.
Oh, he's gone. Damn.
Release!
Release.
Whoa. He lost him.
Who's gonna?
Probably should have planned for the landing.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Kirishima.
Damn.
You won't break me!
Yeah.
Midoriya! I never mentioned this.
He's
But a
asleep.
while back, what you did back then is the same sort of thing we're trying to do for you now.
No.
Jeez.
No, they got that quick.
Please stop running. I don't think I can lose another person I care about. Let's stick together. It's time for you to come back to our class.
Yes, we all agree. You're sure?
I'm too scared. There are a lot of people who sought refuge at UA, and I don't want to cause them any trouble.
Do you remember what I said when Shigaraki stabbed me through the gut? I don't. Stop trying to win this by yourself. But there was more on my mind. Our whole lives I've looked down on you. You were quirkless. Obviously way behind me, but somehow it always felt like you were ahead of me too.
I hated that. I hoped
Nice
you
transition.
I didn't want to accept you.
So I bullied you. I had to reject you so that I could feel superior. I needed to win to beat you. We both got into UA, where not a single thing played out the way I wanted it to. Every day I was forced to see how strong you were and how weak I was. Saying this out loud doesn't change a thing, but it's how I feel, Izuku.
Oh, he called Izuku.
Was that the first?
Yeah.
I'm sorry for everything.
Oh, damn. He just apologized.
You've made the right calls ever since you inherited One for All. Followed the best path. Acted like a real symbol. But I can see that you're lost right now. So we'll handle the things you can't take care of yourself. In order to be our best selves, we'll save you, the refugees at UA, and everyone else. Anybody out there in need of a hero.
Don't you get it? You, all of you, have already far surpassed me. I'm sorry for saying.
Yeah, I know.
Damn.
Looks as though we've cleared the first hurdle at least. That being said, things will only get tougher from here.
Right. What's hurdle number 2?
His eyes are open. 13. He's awake.
Good.
Whoa! She's human under there? I have no clue.
I'll update you. Most civilians have been evacuated to shelters. The ones left in the streets are anti-hero vigilantes or leaders taking advantage of the chaos the jailbreakers caused. But they won't last for long. More and more of them have asked for our protection.
I'm so blown away.
I haven't heard anything she said.
Where did we go?
They're easy enough to deal with in one swoop. During evacuations, we had to split up our forces.
What is this?
We've done our best to improve
This
the
is UA?
outside and in, though.
Turned into a prison.
At this point,
Whoa!
What?
we've been providing around the city can be taken care of by others.
The principal said last episode.
Okay?
They had the security measures they never tested out.
And that they don't even need heroes for that.
They just turned it into Bossing Say, Helm's Deep in every other place.
This wall is just the tip of the
The
security
final
iceberg.
battle spot.
Totally said we could even merge with Shiketsu.
Oh shit.
What?
That's another school.
I want to respect what everyone has done for me.
Which school was that?
I think it's the military one.
I just can't.
With the whirlwind guy.
This risk.
Jeez, loud, aren't they?
That's not great.
That was not what I was expecting.
Yeah.
Let that boy into UA shelter! Keep him out! He's the one Shane Rocky's rumored to be after! Hey, let's calm the vibe down!
Hey!
So
Just one night of sleep.
let this happen! Take the boy away! You're just...
Don't.
It's gonna be fine. Ida and the others, Bakugo. When a hero suffers, who's supposed to protect them?
Fuck!
That sound effect at the end. Whoa. That felt so freaking quick. I feel like I just watched a 1 minute long trailer.
Yeah. Well, too, like when you had to turn off the AC, it was like 9 minutes. We were like 9 minutes in. I'm like, oh, cool, we got plenty of time. But in reality, it just went by even faster than the first half.
It felt like the fight was already over by that time. It was exciting to see the ones I didn't expect to jump in first to be some of the first ones to go in right off the bat.
Yeah.
Like Anna Voice.
Yeah.
That was the one I probably wouldn't have put my top 5 bets on to be in the lead of the fight. I like that. I like that basically everybody got their voice in too. Other than I think Aoyama and Invisible Girl most. Everybody else got a chance to talk to him.
Yeah, everybody said something to him other than those two.
And I guess when it comes to those two, the only thing that could be said is I baked you a cake and I've been invisible. So, makes sense.
It was nice. And that's, you know, the show does do a lot of flashbacks, but these were ones that were good.
They were necessary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they touched on all of the, like,
important moments.
Yeah, the key first moments or most important moments to these.
When Deku changed them.
Yeah. Right. Or he made an impact
on them. Yeah.
On them.
That's not
like even the multi-arm dude. I'm so
Shizuo.
bad. Yeah, I'm bad with all these guys' names, but like when they were in the woods and he was saying like, oh, like with our team, like we might even be able to take down All Might.
Yeah.
You know, I didn't think that. A, I didn't remember that conversation, but B, I wouldn't have imagined that was like an impactful moment for him, but clearly he took that to heart.
Yeah.
It's nice to see that they have like a brotherhood, sisterhood among their own class. Like they all truly do care about each other, and they don't want to leave him to like fight this battle alone.
Yeah. I like how they set it up too, because they made it a little mysterious how the fight would go down. They made it seem like Deku would have a little bit more energy in him, but I liked how this turned out more where it wasn't so much about the fight as opposed to more
the conversation. The
conversation and stopping him from escaping, which feels more practical because in reality, like, I don't think they would be able to take him on if it was a good day, but I'm glad that the story worked out how it worked out, where he was like on his last limb and willpower to try to push him through, but he was like fighting the urge of however many days he hasn't even gone to sleep. They said he smelled bad, and it sounded like a joke, but I think it was just to say like he has not
Take care of yourself.
Yeah, he's stopped caring for his like body, his basic needs. So that made this whole thing work out, make it more realistic too for everybody's like power tiers. I liked how they used people's quirks too, like the birds to start off like stopping him from going too high, and then all the like the aerial heroes getting him first, like Tokuyama. And I like Duplarm's new gadget.
Yeah.
Like to restrain him. That was unique.
Like,
I don't know. I don't think it extended his physical arms.
Yeah, but he could always, like, it was like 2 or 3 seasons ago where he extended his arm, then he extended that arm, then he extended that, and there was an eye.
Like a web.
Yeah.
So I'm curious
what... It out?
I don't know. His fists are at the end. I don't know if you saw that.
It's like Mr. Fantastic.
I don't...
Maybe he can,
Is it like a support item so he could, like, go farther?
Maybe it's to traject the web of arms to, like, isolate and go forward. Like, maybe he has trouble. He can just explode it out, but he has trouble, like, concentrating it.
I think it's a strength booster thing.
I think it's both of that, because it did look like when he extended, his arm is, like, or his appendage is getting skinnier.
Right.
So I don't know if it's, like, keeping his arm, like, solid.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I felt like it was probably something to help, like, he could just grab with his normal arms, but to, like...
Have the same strength.
Yeah, a firmer grip on...
Maybe he's losing the strength.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Deku. I don't really understand how his power works exactly, so...
The Momo device was funny. It's funny in hindsight, knowing that he was tired because they were trying to put him to sleep.
And he was like, funny.
Yeah.
In my mind, it makes me think of, in my mind, I thought they would, like, shoot gas into, like, his, like, breathing to knock him out.
The breather, yeah.
But it reminds me more of, like, what you can do with a little baby. You just go like this over their face, and after a while, they start to get tired when there's nothing to look at. It's just dark, your eyes.
Yeah.
So it's like, they just put a little helmet, and he just
knocks out.
And then the reason I'm just imagining in my head, he just shakes his head so that mask falls off because he's getting tired inside it, even though it fell off in the rain. He's like, I can't do this, I need to see the bright. But, yeah, and then Shoto, the actual heavy hitter, stepped up, did a giant ice wall.
That was like, boom, dead stop.
Okay.
Like a immovable object moves a unstoppable force.
Yeah.
And it kept on growing on him, too.
Yeah.
Because every time he, like, shook out of it, he was like, no,
Yeah.
we're going to keep putting more ice on.
And I like that, because that's around the time Endeavor showed up, too, and I like that he said,
kid.
he and Best Genius and Hanzo could probably stop this right now.
Yeah.
But I don't think that's going to matter. If we stop him now, he's going to keep on going.
There's no point of it.
It
of
won't
the kids
convince
going
them.
out there.
It won't be impactful. They haven't known him as long. It's similar to like the Bakugo season 3. Like it has to come from someone close to him if you want him to actually listen to what you have to say.
Yeah.
So that was cool. I felt bad for Kirishima. I'm glad he got his word in towards the end because he was like, I have so much to tell him, and why I'm the only one who can't be up there right now.
Yeah. I mean, it's hard to because it's like in reality, if he wasn't sleepy, this wouldn't really be a contest.
Right.
Like, he would have just gotten away from all of them. But, they've also... It's cool to see in this that they've grown a lot on personal levels, maturity, and, like, their powers. Like, they know how to work together with their quirks really well to combat someone like Deku, which is pretty intense.
And that's the cool thing that they said after the fight. Just skipping over the best part of that whole sequence. I liked what Kirishima brought up and what Deku retorted about. Like, it's not like in Deku's eyes, you guys have already superseded him. Like, you guys have already gone beyond. Even if you don't have a plus ultra, you've already done what it means to be a hero. Like, you know what the stakes are in this. Because Kirishima was stunned at Deku's charging the swamp monster in, like, the first episode.
Yeah.
But, like, all these kids are mentally at that place now, too. Like, where they will move like Bakugo without their body physically, like... Or without their mind telling them to do it. Their body will just do it, because now it's an instinctual, I'm a hero. This is what I'm supposed to do. Which is cool. And then, dude, the best part.
Bakugo.
Fuck.
Shoto,
Bakugo.
Oh, yeah.
Girl. And the reveal of Ida!
Yeah.
Holy shit!
We've been talking about Ida a lot, having, like, a comeback.
That was a great comeback,
This
man.
is it.
Dude, holy hell, when he bursted out, I couldn't have been more happy.
His whole suit, the exhaust on his back shattered, and then his glasses shattered. He was moving that fast.
He literally was just like, whoa,
yeah.
shaking. He was just ragdolling with speed.
And now, at this point, we're probably not going to get the sequence I wanted from the intro, but that was pretty good.
Maybe next season.
That was pretty good, all things considered, to see something cool and animated, like Ida coming out of the literal shadows to make his surprise debut once again.
We do have 2 more episodes. Anything can happen.
But if that's the case, that means Shigaraki has to show up, and then we have to get all those like cool moves.
Yeah.
I mean, it's possible.
Yeah.
It's possible, but that would be an interesting setup for season 7. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Shigaraki just hopping right back into the fight.
Yeah.
We got the American heroes to be coming soon, right? That's what I think will be the finale, is because that's what they've been teasing, is the American
the
heroes.
foreign heroes that are going to come help with fighting Shigaraki.
So
I would hope that all schools come together, because at the beginning of this season, it was all schools are staying put where they are because of the threat of the Liberation Army.
Yeah.
Was that what they called? Yeah. Now they should definitely be in one spot, I think.
And that's very possible.
Because Deku's the target, and if he stays in one spot, they all know where he is.
And if you bring other heroes to make sure that it's not as easy of a threat for them to... Because, like, when we were dealing with Shigaraki, we had students at the lead and heroes that weren't the top. Because the top of Japan had already been fallen. So if we get the tops from around the world to deal with this isolated event, it might be an easier time to protect one single spot. Because we've only had the Japanese heroes here, and we don't know what we're dealing with if we go to other countries, what kind of power tiers we're dealing with. Like, how does Endeavor match up with the China hero, the African hero, the European hero?
That's a good point. Like, because when they say All Might is the number one hero, is that in Japan or the whole world?
I don't know, because they only show the Japanese.
They only show the Japanese. That is a very good point, actually.
I would imagine
All Might went to America and did some work over there.
And people loved him.
Yeah.
I would imagine that, just for the sake of the show, I would imagine that the strongest hero, like on planet Earth, of course, is All Might. And that him being the top hero is true overall, but it's just specific. They're talking specifically for Japan. He probably still is the top hero compared to the American, the Canadian, whatever.
But it's more like against people like Endeavor's number 2.
Yeah, but I Endeavor, how he would match up to like these others, that's more up for debate. But
I see what you're saying.
You know what I mean? Like how he would match up to the other people up for debate. But I would just assume that, considering like it almost seems like the center of the hero world is Japan. Granted, like we don't have any context as to what goes on outside of Japan, but just the way the show makes it seem like this is like the pinnacle of it all. So I would assume the best quirk users are here, except for, random ones here and there. But
it'd be really funny if that turns out to not be true.
And they're selling way stronger in the US or something.
Then I'm just gonna have to think to myself, why is it in all these past episodes no one's ever been like, we should really call up the other nations like for all these crazy events. And I think that'll happen. That's most likely what I predict the finale to be, because season 3 and 4 I think both did that, where like Mirio showed up at the end of season 3 and then he was the character in season 4. Season 4 they introduced the bunny girl in the finale with Endeavor. She didn't show up for a whole another season, but
still.
Yeah.
They did show her?
They showed her with Dobby. Yeah. Oh, it might have been season 5's premiere. One of those. It might have been. It was season 5. Yeah. It was season 5's premiere.
She showed up then.
She helped to get Dobby out of there and stop the first engagement.
And help Endeavor, because Endeavor was about to die.
Right. Against the
flying Nomu.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm happy with Uchako reaching out and grabbing his hand, because all the people are a little pissed that he's gonna be staying with them.
I'm with Will. I didn't expect that kind of reaction.
I know they had like kind of
back.
They alluded to it last episode. I just didn't really think that they were gonna like jump.
Blockade.
In fairness, like everybody's so on edge now just because of everything that's going on. So I shouldn't be surprised, but
and I understand it too.
Fair.
People got no weapons to defend themselves, and now they're bringing the biggest target to a bunch of helpless people. It's like, can we just let him sleep at the outside and then bring him in maybe when the fight happens? He just needs sleep and a shower. He doesn't need to stay with us.
No, he does. The whole point. They want him. They don't want him to just sleep and shower. They want him to be protected.
He can be up on the wall and be a watcher on the wall. He doesn't have to come down where all the people are.
I don't know if that's gonna really matter to the people. It's too close for comfort for them.
That place is crazy, by the way.
It is.
We literally.
Bossing say, homes deep, the whole 9. That's it.
We're about to have like a giant war arc at the castle.
Yeah,
it's like sometimes I think of like this is supposed to be a safe haven for Midoriya and all these people, but it's also like a massive structure. So wouldn't that just put like a target on it? I imagine they have the defenses. One of them said like this is just the tip of the iceberg of UA. Yeah. There's so much more, but I still feel like even if All For One didn't have the quirk where he knows where Midoriya is, it's like city, gigantic fucking UA wall of China, city. I think Midoriya's there.
Yeah. I mean,
maybe it's not about hiding anymore.
Well, no, it's
about protecting.
Yeah,
which is technically hiding if you think about it.
Well, they know that All For One is always going to know where Deku is.
Yeah.
With Shigaraki's new quirk. Whenever Shigaraki wakes up, and they have all those like hero hunter type people like Lady Nagant, out there roaming the streets looking for Deku anyways. So it's better to put him behind the walls. I just didn't realize the campus was so big. Like, I just feel like I remember it, like, in season 1, it was, like, a square of walls, and then it was, like, 200 yards max to, like, the building. But that was, like, literally, like, a, like, town.
Mm-hmm.
Like, the walls encompass, like, the campus grew, like, 4 sizes.
Well, not only that, did you see that, like, say this is the wall, there's, like, flat land of just gray, like, concrete. Like,
That's what I'm saying.
They did forest the area.
And there was other, like, little buildings and stuff. I was like, I know there was, because, I mean, they had, like, the training facility and stuff they used. It just didn't seem that big in seasons past.
It's always hard to know how the show, like, how the world works in this place. Because they also have all those areas that they go and, like, do those big
they have to travel
sequences.
They travel to those, though. They went on a bus to get to those. Like, when
Yeah,
Shigaraki
that's
first
right.
attacked them in the first season.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they all took a bus to get there.
Yeah.
Dude, frick. We got the face reveal of
13.
Why? That was so random.
Yeah, it was very random.
She was
the
trying
mask
to be hard to
unveiled.
Yeah.
Show your heart.
She looked cool.
I mean,
She did.
yeah, I guess that was so random.
Yeah.
All
I love
times.
There's a person in there?
That's what I thought that she was just like
gas.
like
Because her finger opens up and it's just
yeah,
blackness.
it's empty. So I just assumed that like the fucking washing machine that's like a ranked hero for whatever fucking reason. I thought it was just like a non-humanoid thing.
No, it's wearing jeans.
Am I supposed to believe that the fire hydrant this whole time
Has
isn't
a
a
face
fire
and
hydrant? Because that makes so much more sense now.
Oh,
in the first episode, the one who like runs with like a
Yeah.
firefighter outfit, but their face is a fire hydrant. I just assume they have a weird face under there, and then their power is just the water
Maybe.
symbol. So okay, that's funny because then you just got cats.
Yeah.
Cats.
I
and
forget what they're
bunnies and
called.
Dogs and weirdly shaped items.
And the dog.
And the rabbit girl that you guys thought was weird.
Yeah,
it was weird.
She was weird.
Somebody in the comments was saying that character's design got a lot of love, and it's like low key a like fan favorite character. And I hope it's not the dude. Yeah, fans of this series are so weird.
100%. Whoa. Slow down there, big fella. I know what you mean.
Yeah,
you're right.
It's like I think I called him Stinky like 5 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Deku stinky.
Yes.
Deku is stinky.
Little stinky guy.
So you're living your life like Deku, which is okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
I live my life thinking I'll go to Tatooine one day.
Yeah. And you know what?
Delusion.
I gotta say, I was also surprised. No, hold on. You haven't even talked about Bakugo this episode.
I know. I was about to say we really need to talk about that.
Yeah. What the fuck? He called him Izuku.
Izuku.
Right.
I do think that's a first. I don't think he's actually said
always called him Deku, which translates to nothing.
Yeah.
It literally means you are nothing.
And I it's just nice to know that like him. Like I know everybody. It was like a build up too, but it was nice for him to have like that final moment.
That was it.
With him, and even to like apologize for the way he acted prior,
and to explain why he bullied him too.
Yeah. Right. And truly, it was funny too. Like it never mattered to that. Never really mattered to Deku. It didn't even really seem to affect Deku.
No,
honestly,
he still cared about him.
But it was cool to see that from Bakugo's perspective. It was like you're always ahead of me, even when you didn't have quirks, even when you're like a loser.
Yeah.
You're always like someone I had to strive to catch up to, and now even more so at this point.
And the transitions they use, dude, fucking Naruto! Oh yeah, it was so spectacular. It's so good seeing transitions like that again. Oh my gosh, yes, dude. It's just them, and the fact that like it showed them as kids, like little kids, but Midoriya had all his scars and his beat upness. Then they were older again, and he was that's like nostalgia right there.
Yeah, it was cool the way they played it.
So awesome. And then it led up to the exact moment where they were in life.
Yeah,
that was spectacular.
I like that the children talked with the adult voices.
That too. That is a Naruto thing. That's
that was
fucking
cool.
Naruto thing.
It's during the sequence when Sasuke.
Yeah.
They didn't talk with the adult voices.
But I think what he means is like as an adult.
They're having the conversation.
Yes, but they're using their kid voice. Yes.
But it's like that scene where Sasuke is a little kid and tells Naruto, I'm sorry I murdered your mama.
True. Nice.
Right. That's
nice.
right.
Nice.
But it was adult voices coming out of children.
Nice,
Naruto.
nice. Yeah. That's nice. Do it again. Yeah.
And Broccoli.
Yeah.
Birds
Broccoli,
out of the sky
that's his name.
to help him.
Broccoli.
So it was Broccoli that fell out of the sky. Not birds.
Broccoli. Green.
And we saw Madara's face reveal, and he was a washing machine.
Broccoli.
Madara Naruto.
Do you think the bunny girl's hot?
Me?
Anyways. Just kidding.
I mean, I have nothing else to say. Bakugo's lit. He always is. Always will be. Uchaka and Bakugo.
Yeah.
Make sure you leave a like, guys. Let us know who you ship in this show. Leave a comment down below, because that's how you gotta do the thing that we just asked you to do. Also, subscribe if you like our content and you enjoy our post talks and you made it to this point. We'd appreciate the support going forward, because Season 7 will be around here one day. We love you. Love you. Bye-bye. I forgot the next thing to say. Punch it! Brain fart.